The Farlam Commission final report recommended that a panel of international and local policing experts be established to look at the policing problems highlighted by the Marikana unrest. This after the Commission highlighted numerous shortcomings in policing that contributed to the Marikana killings. 34 mine workers were shot dead by police on August 16, 2012. The panel of experts report on policing and crowd management was submitted to then Police Minister in July 2018. The panel made 136 recommendations for creating a professional and accountable policing system. Some of the recommendations include improving training of public order policing officers. The Institute for Security Studies researcher David Bruce says there is a sign that some of the recommendations are implemented.
One of the big issues that emerged from the episode at Marikana was the question to do with the use of automatic rifles, particularly the R5 in public order operations. And even, prior to the appointment of the panel, one of the things that came out very clearly in the Marikana Commission process itself was that, it was completely inappropriate that R5 or any kind of type of automatic weapon was, simply not something that should ever be used in a crowd management situation.
However, Bruce believes that SAPS operations still need to be strengthened 12 years since the Marikana Massacre.
The ISS concluded was that, there was a need to revisit these questions of how to, what kind of interventions and what kind of steps need to be taken by governments to strengthen the SAPS, because the available evidence is that there are grounds for serious concern about the operation of the SAPS. The most obvious indicator of this is the detection rate on, for instance, murder, which has dropped to something like 12 or 14%.
According to Policing Union SAPU, the SAPS needs to maximize the capacitation of public order policing officers.
The capacitation of POP in terms of the human capital, it has been done, though it is happening slowly, as we know that SAPS is facing natural attrition and some happen to be leaving the SAPS for greener pastures somewhere. So that capacitation, it is not yet at that maximum level. But as SAPS, we strongly believe that there is still more in terms of those recommendations that were made by the panel of experts that still needs to be done.
Meanwhile, in a written response, the South African Police Service says it has completely reviewed its training programs that are applicable to the public order policing capability to ensure that they have been aligned to the Farlam Commission's recommendations, specifically with regard to the police's overall approach. Thabiso Moss, SABC News, Mahikeng.